Rod Taylor, folks, and Packers get another sloppy win today here at Detroit. Let me first off and say this. If you're a Packers fan, you thought this was going to be an easy win, then you need to wake up and realize this is the fucking NFL. Okay, no game is easy. Alright, I knew that the Lions were going to challenge us today, and they did. And the reason why I say that is because look back at that Jaguars game. To me, the better team didn't win. The better team that game was the Jaguars. I'm still disgusted by that game, and that was a game that we should have blew out. That was a game that we should have blew the opponent out, but we didn't. So the Lions, who are technically a better team than the Jaguars, come on. I didn't think this was going to be a cakewalk. And you thought this was going to be a cakewalk. Something's wrong with you. I'm sorry. No disrespect to any Packers fan out there, but this game was not going to be a cakewalk. Come on. But all the same, this is a win. And all I can say is, fuck it. It was a win. I mean, there ain't really nothing to be too excited about this win. I mean, I can be happy that with this win we are on top of the division if the Bears lose. But even if they don't lose, we'll still be on top. Excuse me. Let me say that again. If the Bears lose tomorrow, we'll be on top of the division. They haven't lost yet because they play tomorrow, but we're still on top because of the tiebreaker. So that goes good for us. Now, this game, right off the bat, one thing that really pissed me off about this game is us not protecting Aaron Rodgers. The offensive line did not look good today at all. The Lions, in my opinion, defensive line owned our offensive line pretty good. Aaron Rodgers was under constant pressure pretty much all game. He really was not in rhythm today, and you can just see it. And it didn't get any better by the fact that the receivers wasn't really helping him out. I mean, the only receivers that was really getting open was Randall Cobb. That's it. You know, Jordy Nelson had a couple of first down catches. James Jones didn't really do too much. Don Driver had one catch. Jermichael Finley, he actually made some plays, and I was pretty surprised by that. You know, he got a touchdown grab, and he had another big catch. So you can say that he, you know, just for this one game came back to life and made the most of his chances, you know. But offensive line did struggle today. I have confidence we can clean that up, but still, in my opinion, you gotta protect Aaron Rodgers better than that. We didn't protect him good today. James Starks had an okay game. I mean, me personally, I didn't like how much we were forcing a run game in this game. At least maybe down in crunch time when we were actually losing. But it is what it is. Mike McCarthy insists on trying to get a balanced game, and that's what he wants. So ain't really too much I can I can do about it, at least, even if I don't specifically like it. And another thing, I know I didn't make a video these last couple of weeks, but you know why? There was really nothing to talk about. That game against the Cardinals, while I did voice my opinion on a couple of videos, I didn't make a video because I just wasn't in the mood, you know. But here I am making a video today because I really want to get my opinions out right now, and leaving comments on these other guys' videos ain't doing it. So I'm not even worrying about that shit anymore right now. I'm just making this video so I can get my own word out. Whether people agree with me or not, I don't really care. One thing that was definitely disappointing was Mason Crosby. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened to Mason Crosby, but to me it looked like he just caught the Jermichael Finley inconsistency. I think he just caught it from him or something, because the way he's kicking right now is unacceptable. Alright, that's points leaving off the board. This game definitely would have turned out differently had he made those kicks. And right now, I don't know what's wrong with this dude, but he needs to get it together. If we don't need this kind of inconsistency, we don't need it. Alright? Clean your shit up, Mason. For real. I mean, I was really, really pissed off. You gotta clean your shit up. If you're not gonna clean it up, you gotta get out of here, man. And I hate to say that because he's been one of the best kickers since he's came here back in '08. And I'm not sure what his problem is. I'm not in a rush to just say let's get rid of him, but come on. Get it together, man. You gotta get it together. You got to get it together. Alright? I'm not sure what your problem is, Mason, but you gotta get it together, man. You gotta make those kicks. Defense. I wasn't, I was happy about two things of defense: turnovers and sacks. Yo, without Clay Matthews, with Clay Matthews being hurt, I thought for sure there was no way we was gonna get pressure, hardly. But hey, I was wrong. I'll admit when I was wrong about one thing, and I was wrong about that. We did get pressure. We pressured Matthew Stafford, forcing him with some bad passes. I mean, there were many passes where he should have hit, but he didn't. I'm not gonna blame it all on the pressure, but a lot of it was because of the pressure. I mean, just think if he did make those passes, how this game could have turned out. But still, defense played okay. I wasn't too all impressed by the secondary. It is what it is. They did as best they could. They didn't really contain Calvin Johnson because despite the Lions losing, he still had a good game. But we did have those turnovers, and at the end of the day, that's what matters, I guess. MD Jennings finally had his first actual credit for interception, took it all the way to the house. But I know before he got that interception, after he got the interception, the offense was playing very bad. But eventually, the offense came up good at the end, and that's what we needed. And that's what you can say. Credit to the defense is the fact that they made plays when we really needed it. So I'm just saying right now, I wasn't all that impressed by the defense, but they made plays when we needed it and forced turnovers. What else? Oh yeah, the penalties. Wasn't really feeling the penalties. We was making a lot of mistakes as far as with the penalties are concerned. We gotta clean that up. But one penalty, that penalty on Matthew Stafford. Ooh, buddy. Listen, I know Michael Vick and a couple of quarterbacks had concussions last week, but come on. I'm sorry, a little tap to the head, that draws a flag. I'm sorry, our defender can't exactly stop himself when he's rushing at the quarterback like that. And all he did was tap him on the head. Boom. Oh my God, roughing passer. Stupid. Just stupid call. But yeah, that's about it. Again, I'm making this video just to get my own word out. I'm not caring too much about anybody else's. And I'm just gonna say that right now the Packers are really struggling to stay consistent. I think that's my real big issue right now. They're really struggling to stay consistent, and this sloppy playing has got to stop. It has to stop, and we gotta get it together. Or we're eventually gonna lose the game because of it. We're fortunate enough to keep escaping these games despite the sloppy playing, but we can't keep playing like this. We can't. And I don't want to hear no Packers fan making videos and making excuses for that. There's no excuse for it. There isn't. The last thing I want to see is a Packers video maker making excuses for that kind of sloppy play. Can't keep playing like that every week. Well, maybe not every week, but in games that we really need to win. To stay on top of this division, to stay with the Bears. So I'm just gonna close this out by saying that I'm happy that we pretty much did tie the division. We're on top, but this win was really not something that I'm all that excited about. If you are, then that's your business. I'm not. All right. And I'm just gonna say that again. This team needs to learn how to stay consistent every week. And I think they can eventually. But you're a Packers fan. You can't possibly just come out and just say that you were that all crazy about this win and that crazy about this team. Because right now, we're good, but we're not great. And that's all I gotta say. It's Rat Taylor. I'm out. Peace.